Good to go, ladies. So let's get started. We're just going to warm up nice and steady. We're just going to bring our arms, nice big circles. Big circles, loosen up, shake off the weekend, especially if you're in England and today is your first day of the week. And big circles back, drive your arms back. Nice big circles, open out through your chest. And from here, we're just going to go heel to bum. So just warm up through your legs, taking it steady, nice and steady. Who's coming in? Katie! Okay, fine. Katie, are you with me? Let me say hi. Okay, we literally just started the warm up. So you literally missed arm circles, so don't worry. So we're going to go heels to bum. Good, so just from here. Katie, have you got weights? Just so I know what I'm doing. Everyone else keep going, yes. Amazing, good. Okay, so from here we're going to go up and across. Just reach up. We're just warming up through our bodies. So we're ready to work out. We've got 45 minutes today, full body. Let's see how we go. Just do it your way. Do whatever. Maybe you haven't worked out for a while. Maybe you work out all the time. Whatever your thing, just move for 45 minutes this morning. And from here, we're going to twist through our waist. Belly button sucked into your spine. Twisting. Belly button in and up. Now, if you've got any questions, just ask me. Just come off mute and ask me. Otherwise, let's just keep going for 5, 4, 3. Reach for 2 and 1. Okay, coming into the center here, we're just going to go into a squat. So shoulders down, chest nice and high. I just want you to drive down into a squat and push up. We're just going to go for 10 together. So drive your bum back. Good for 10. And drop down, bum back, belly button sucked in really nice and tight. Drop down, good. Let's go, drop down, bum back, and 5 more here. So really shooting your bum back. I'm coming to have a look at your squats. Lovely, amazing, good. Drive down, good. Let's go 2 more here, nice and strong. Drive back for 1, as deep as you can. And we're gonna drive back, bum all the way back here for 2. Amazing. Now, from here, we're going to step to one side of our mat. Morning, Imbal. We're going to step to one side of our mat here. Well, you literally just missed the beginning of a warm-up. Don't worry. So from here, shoulders down. We're going to step to a side lunge, and then we're going to push back into the middle. So we're going to warm up through our inner thigh. So we step for 5, nice and deep. Amazing. Back to the middle. Good. Step for 4. Lovely. And back to the middle. Step for 3. Excellent, back to the middle, good, stepping for 2, nice and long, and your last one here, side step, back to the center and over to the other side of your mat. We're going to do 5 the other way, we are just warming up, ladies. So step to the side for 1, good, and back to the middle, nice and deep with that lunge. Step to the side for 2, brilliant. Step to the side for 3, good, back to the middle. We're going to step for 4, good. And your last one here, stepping for 5. Amazing. Back to the center and then into the center of your mat. We're just going to warm up with a little plie, then a cardio, and then we're ready to go. So from here, in your plie, we're just going to drop down and push up. Drop down. How are you doing? All I need to see is thumbs to know we're okay. Good, good. Drop down and push up. Drop down and push up. 3 more here for 1. But then we're going to hold at the bottom for 2. Good. Last one here. We hold at the bottom, holding down here, and we're going to lift up one heel and then the other. So we're going to go for 1 and 2. Good. And 3 and 4 and 5, 6, all the way to 10, for 8, for 9, and 10. Come up, reach up, stretch up, drop down to the floor, and roll up, roll up, roll up, straight into star jumps, ladies. Let's go. 30-second star jumps. If you don't want to do star jumps, it's star taps. That's fine. You never need to jump. Otherwise, we're going to do star jumps. 30 seconds, and then we are ready to go. Good, ladies, keeping that core locked on nice and strong. So abdominal muscles always working. Really focus on belly button sucked in and up. Good, keep going. Nice, 10 seconds left for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, for 6, in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1, and relax. And breathe. Okay, you can grab some water if you need some water. And from here, we're going to move on. I'll show you what we're going to do. We're going to start off here. We're going to come to the top of our mat. We're going to reach up and stretch up. And we're going to walk forward into a walkout. And then we're just going to push back, reach up and stretch. Now, if you find it really difficult with straight legs, you can always bend your legs. You can walk out slightly and then just push back up. So whatever works for you, we're going to go for 5 and then we're going to come back up. We're going to finish at the top. So let's reach up, stretch up and walking out, 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 out for 1. Pushing back. Doing it at your own pace. Also remember, just do what works for you. Drop down for 2. If it feels too much, if it feels too easy, speed it up. If it feels too hard, slow it down. Let's walk out now. Amazing. Good. All the way out, keeping that core locked on nice and strong. Good. Drive up. I want 2 more here. So let's walk out, 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 out. Max, you okay? You're feeling it. Oh, God. Sandy. Good. 1 more here. Walk out, 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 out. Good. And pushing all the way back up to the top. Reach up, stretch up, and come to the center of your mat. Now, I just wanted to start this morning with a couple of exercises for our back. So I just want you to grab your lightest weights. So if you're using, you might just have 1 set of weights, that's fine. If you've got 2, then just use the lighter set of weights because we're just going to do a couple of exercises here just to really open out through our back. They're actually more stretches, but we're going to do them weighted. So we're going to start off with a dumb waiter. We're going to bend our elbows, coming up to here, and we're just going to tap and squeeze out. So we're here, we tap, and we squeeze. So coming in and we're going to go 15 for 1. Good. 2. Nice. 3. Good. And 4. Great. 5. Good. And 6. Nice. Let's go 7. Good. 8. Lovely. Really focus on squeezing those shoulder blades together, bringing those shoulders back. We spend so much time with them forward. Let's go for 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Brilliant. Okay. 1 down, shake it out. From here, we're going to go into a Y stretch. Let me show you from the front, then the back, then we'll do it together. We're going to be here. We're going to come up, and we're going to come back through the back and stretch up, squeezing those shoulder blades together, and then reach up. And we're going to go for 10 of these together, so we do them in really good technique. So let's reach up. We'll start at the top here in a Y. So you're in a Y shape, and then we're going to bring those elbows down and back. Good. And then drive up. Now we're going to go for 10. Drop down for 1. And press. Good. Drop down and press. Amazing. Drop down and press. Good. This is 4. Amazing. And press. Good. This is 5. Drop and press. 5 more here. Squeeze and press. Good. 4 more here and press. Good. 3. Drive up, really squeeze and really lengthen those arms. Push up for 2, nice and long. Drop down, pushing up for 1, and relax, shake it out. 1 more move here on the back, on your back, and then we're coming down to the mat. How are we all doing? We're good? Okay. From here, we're going to do a gun stretch. So we're going to be here. You're going to push forward, drive back. So you're almost here, squeezing back. You bring that elbow back behind you. And we're going to try 20 here, keeping the arms really nice and straight, but really focus on lengthening that arm and squeezing that shoulder back. So when you're ready, we're going to drive forward for 1 and 2, 3. Good. Katie, I've got you. Go on. Drive forward and squeeze back. Lovely. Good. Squeezing that elbow back. Nice. Keep going. Good. Drive it forward. Squeeze back, drive it forward, squeeze back. Amazing. Drive and squeeze. 10 more here. In 10. Lovely. 9. Go on, Hayley. Good. 7. 6. Brilliant. For 5. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. 4. We neglect our back, but we can't neglect our back. For 3. For 2. For 1. Dumbbells down. Shake it out. Have a little breather. Well done. Shake it out, grab some water if you need some water. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come back. So basically I give you very little rest time. The people that come to my classes will know. But if you need to take rest time, take rest time. I'm trying to get as much into 45 minutes as I can, but you are entitled, you are human, and you can rest when you need a rest. We're going to reach up and we're going to walk down to our mat here and we're going to hold in a high plank for 20 seconds, that's it. A high plank for 20 seconds, that's what I want. So let's reach up, walking down to your mat, and we're going to hold in a high plank, 20 seconds, then we're going to drop down into your knees. So reaching up, drop down, walk out, and let's hold here, 20 seconds. Not 20 minutes. 20 seconds, good. Keeping your spine nice and neutral, holding here, driving your hands into the mat, keeping your core locked on, tummy sucked in really nice and tight. Brilliant. We're going to hold for another 10, another 9, and 8. Good. 7, lovely. And 6. Keep driving in for 5. Let's go for 4, and 3, and 2, and relax. Push back into your quick child's pose. Have a little breather. And actually today we're starting on the mat. So when you're ready, we're going to come up. We're starting on the mat. We've already started, but the beginning of this circuit is on the mat. So we're going to be here and we're going to be on our knees. I'll show you from the front. We're going to be here and we're going to step forward. As we step forward, we drive our arms up into a shoulder press and then we come back to here. But with your leg, step forward and to the side a bit. So we're targeting that inner thigh, but we're also getting that hip. So we come back to here and we drive forward. And we're going to go for 10 on one side and 10 on the other. We all okay? We're good? You might want to double your mat if it hurts your knees. So find a comfortable position because we're here for a little bit. Right, you ready? Hayley, on your mat. Okay, so from here, we're going to drive up and forward for 1. Pushing up and drive back. Good, drive up for 2. Push back. Lovely, drive up for 3. Amazing. Good. Drive up for 4. Into that hip. Lovely. Driving up for 5. Good. And 5 more here, ladies. 5. Push. Good. We've got 1 boy, but he's a dog. Good. Push for 3. Good. Push for 2. Good. And push here for 1. Back to center. Grab hold of your dumbbell, lifting it up over your head here, and we're just going to work those triceps. So we're going to come down and squeeze up at the top. So let's go for 10 here. For 1, squeeze up. In 2, good. Let's go for 3, lovely. Squeeze up. Let's go for 4, good. And 5, excellent. Squeeze up for 6, good. Squeezing up for 7. Keep those tummy muscles sucked in really nice and tight. Let's go for 8. Lovely. Squeeze up for 9. And your last one here, squeezing up for 10. Dumbbell down here, but there's no rest just yet. You will get a rest. We're going to go straight into the other leg now. So now we drive forward and we press. So let's go for 10 here. For 1. Good. Drive forward. In 2. Excellent. Really, really lovely. Everyone's doing it perfect. 3. Drive forward for 4. And remember, if you need a breather, you take a breather. Otherwise, keep going for 5. Good. And 5 more here, ladies, for 5. Push back. Let's go for 4. Push back. Good. Let's go for 3. Push back. Let's go for 2. Pushing back. Last one here. Push back. Drive and relax. Grab hold of your dumbbell. Up above your head, core locked on nice and strong, bend through the elbows and squeeze up for 10. Good, squeeze up for 9. You guys stay on your knees, you're coming up in a sec. Good for 8, lovely for 7. Squeeze up, squeeze those muscles at the top. Good, really, really nice. 4 more here for 4, brilliant. For 3, good. Let's go 2 more here, excellent. Last one here, driving up, dumbbell comes down, and take a breather. Grab some water, and then we're coming up to standing. When you're ready. Woo. How are you doing? Doing good? Yes? In Bali, you basically did this yesterday, and you, Maxine, so it's double time. So you should know it ins and outs. Okay, so now again, if you want to go a bit heavier with your weight, feel free to go heavier. Otherwise, stay where you are. This might be the first time you've used weights for a long time. Anyway, from here, we're going to drop down, drive up, drop down, change into our other hand and switch. So we drop, and the reason we're doing that is so we're down here a little bit longer, so it really gets those inner thighs and really squeeze the glutes when we push up to the top. Let's go. In 1, drop, rest your dumbbell and drive up. Good, drop, rest your dumbbell, drive up. Amazing. drop, dumbbell at the bottom, drive up. Good, from here we're gonna go for 10. Drop, drive for 10, amazing. For 9, good, at your own pace. You can do it faster, you can do it slower, you can sit down and take a breather. Otherwise, we just keep going. Drive up for 4, amazing, drive up for 3. Good, drive up for 2, good. And your last one here, drop and drive and take a breather. Dumbbells come down to the mat. We're gonna actually go into burpees now. So I know that everyone hates burpees, but I'm gonna give you an option. Okay, so we're either gonna be here, we're gonna do 10 burpees together. So we're gonna make it as high intensity as we can. We're either here, here, and here, or you can use a chair, you can use anything, and you can be here, step back, step back. You don't need to go all the way down to the mat. You can use a chair, you can use a wall, you can always step back and come up onto your tiptoes. So whatever works for you, but we're gonna try 10. So when you're ready, in 3, I promise you'll get a rest after these. So if you do wanna give it everything and really push for 10 strong burpees, then let's do it. So in 3, in 2, in 1, let's go. Jump back, 1, push, push, 2. At your own pace, amazing. Jump, jump for 3. Drive back, in 4, good. Out, in 5, good. Good, 6, come on, let's go back, 7, reach, good, let's go for 8, you're almost there, 2 more here, unless you finished yours already, good, last one here, out, in, up, reach, breathe, relax, grab some water and take a breather. How are we all doing? We're feeling okay? Yeah? Good, okay, so breathe, grab some water, and we're moving on. Okay, you are gonna have a break, well, an ab break in a second, but before we have an ab break, we're gonna try one more move here. So you're gonna take your 2 dumbbells and you're gonna squeeze them together. I'm gonna come a bit closer to, oh, no, I'm not, I'm gonna be here. And from here, we're gonna squat down in a normal squat. Whilst we're down here, we're gonna turn our feet out, then we're gonna turn our feet in, and then we're gonna come up. So it's here, it's squat, out, in, up. We're going to try 10 of these together, and then we are coming down to the mat for a little bit of core. So starting off here, squeeze those dumbbells together so it almost creates one dumbbell. Feet are facing forward, shoulders back, chest nice and high. Let's drive down nice and deep in your squat. Whilst we're down here, we're going to take our feet out, we're going to take our feet in, and we're going to come up. 1 rep. Drop down, take our feet out, take our feet in, and come up, shoulders back. Drop down, take our feet out, take our feet in, push up, good. Drop down, take our feet out, take our feet in, push up. I want 4 more here. Drop down, take our feet out, take our feet in, and push up. 3 more here, as deep as you can. Down, out, in, and up. Good, drop, out, in, and up. 2 more here. Drop, out, in, and up. Last one. Drop, out, in, and up. Dumbbells down by your side, but we're not done yet. We're going to go straight into a power press. So bringing the dumbbells up to here, core locked on really nice and strong, and we're just going to press up here, nice and strong for 15. So let's go for 1. Good. 2. Press. 3. 4. Good. 5. 6, good, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 5 more, 5, 4, in 3, in 2. Last one here, amazing. Dumbbells down, relax. Grab some water and we are coming down to the mat. We're gonna come down to the mat on our backs. You might wanna move your cameras a bit just so I can see what's going on. How are you doing? We all right? Okay, so we're going to start off just with a few basic crunches, and then we're going to move on to take them a little bit more challenging. So we're going to start off here first, and we're just going to be, if you can see, I can kind of get my, Dana, you're an expert on this. I can get my hand under here, and we're just going to tuck that tailbone under and really try and connect to our lower abdominal muscles. So lying on your back, we're just going to tuck that tailbone under and release. just tucking and release, just trying to connect your head to these lower ab muscles. Lower core, good. Let's just go for 3. Nice, let's curl for 2. Good, and one more here. And now I want you to try and stay connected to these muscles. So focus on sucking your belly button in and up. And from there, we're going to take our hands behind our heads, chin away from our chest, keeping our spine nice and neutral. And we're going to focus on a point on the ceiling and just come up, crunch, and down. So tiny little movement. I don't even want anything. Now, just so you feel something going on. Good, and breathe. Remember your breath, so inhale and exhale. Good, we're going to squeeze up here now for 12. Nice. 11, really squeeze. Good, and 8. Good, 9. Let's go for 8. Squeeze up. Let's go for 7. Squeeze. Let's go for 6. Lovely. And 5. Brilliant. Squeezing up for 4. Good. Squeeze up for 3. Nice and strong. From here, we're going to squeeze up for 2. Lovely. And one more here. Squeezing up for 1. And relax. Roll down. We're going to take our legs nice and long, and we're just going to go into a single leg raise. So really focusing again on those lower abdominal muscles. Deep breath in, bringing one leg up. Exhale, lowering it down. And then deep breath in, we bring the other leg up. Exhale, it comes down. Let's go for 10 together. If these is really easy for you, then please, by all means, go straight into double legs. Otherwise, we're just going to keep going. Good. For another 8. Deep breath in, legs come up for 7. Good. Let's go for 6. Drive up for 5. Amazing. Really consciously using those abdominal muscles for 3. Drive up for 2. And one more here, driving up for 1. Good. Okay, feet flat. We're going to walk our legs in. Now we're going to try and get upper and lower together. So we're going to bring our crunch with our leg extension. So we're going to come up to here. And in between each one, we're going to rest. So we crunch up and then we rest down. We crunch up and then we rest down. Let's go for 15 together. Amazing. Crunch up for 1 and down. Brilliant. You can rest in between. That's it. Perfect. Crunch up for 2. Amazing. Keep going. Come up for 3. Good. Let's go for 4. Nice. Squeeze up for 5. Brilliant, ladies. Amazing. Squeeze up for 6. Amazing. Let's go 7. Really squeeze and really focus. 8. Good. Really, really nice. For 9. Brilliant. Let's go 10. And if we've got 5 more, let's see if we can get 5 more here, because then we're coming up to the next part. For 5. Good. Squeezing up for 4. Lovely. Let's squeeze up for 3. Amazing. Squeeze up for 3. Good. And 2 more here. Squeeze up for 2. Brilliant, ladies. Last one here. Squeeze up. Amazing. Legs come down. Let's just give your legs a little cuddle. Bring them in. Give them a little cuddle. Release any pressure through here. Have a little squeeze. Breathe. This is your rest. This is your tiny little rest. And then we're coming up. But you're powering through. We are over halfway now. And then that's it. Then your day can begin. So ladies are going to get up. And we're going to come into our next move. We're back into our strength section. And I'll show you what we're going to do. You can sit down whilst I'm showing you this anyway, so you can carry on with your rest. What we're going to do is we're going to take it really nice and slow, and we're going to drive back into a reverse lunge. As we drive back into a reverse lunge, the dumbbells come up to our shoulders. Whilst we're in a reverse lunge, we're driving up into a shoulder press, and then we push forward. So we're here, we drive back, we drive up, we come forward. So nice and long, taking it at your own pace, whatever works for you. So let's get up, let's get ourselves in position. Let's get ready, ladies. And we're going to try 12 on one leg. In between, we're going to do something, then we do 12 on the other leg. So from here, we're here, nice and strong. And let's go in for 12. We step back, dumbbells come up to our shoulders. We stay down here, and we drive up into a shoulder press, and we push forward. Stepping back, 2. Drive up, and push forward. Stepping back for 3. Drive up, and push forward. Step back for 4, drive up and push forward. Lovely. Step back for 5, drive up and push forward. Good. Step back for 6, nice and long with that lunge, and push forward. We're halfway on this side. Step back for 7, driving up. We're going to step back for 8, drive and pushing forward. Push back here for 9, drive up. Good. Almost there on this side. Drop. Drive for 10. Good. And back. drive for 11. Last one here, ladies. Nice and strong, push back, drive up, dumbbells down. From here, we're going to soften through our knees and just do bicep curls. 12 bicep curls, good, for 1, 2, lovely, 3, long arms. So with your bicep curls, we come all the way down and make that muscle work all the way back up. Perfect, good. 5 more here for 5, amazing. For 4, good. Squeeze for 3, brilliant. Squeeze for 2, good. 1 more here, and relax. Dumbbells down, shake it out. But we have another leg. So we're going to go into our other leg, shoulders back, chest nice and high. And we're really going to step back into a nice long lunge. Whilst we're down here, we press up into our shoulder press, and then we come forward. Okay, so let's step back, drop, and drive. Push forward. Step back, drop, and drive. You can go faster, you can go slower. This is 3. Do it at your own pace. Step back for 4. Good. And 5. Nice. Keep going. Step back and drive for 6. Good. Step back for 7. Push forward. Stepping back here. Drive up for 8. And push. Step back. Drive up for 9. And push. Step back for 10. Brilliant, ladies. I'm just coming to have a look. Good. And I want 2 more here. 2 more, drop and drive. Hey, try not to let that knee drop down to the mat. Just before it touches the mat, it comes back up, drive up. And last one here, take that leg back, drop and drive and into center. And here we're gonna go for 15 bicep curls. So soften through the knees, abs nice and tight, and curl up for 1 and 2. Good, and 3, nice, and 4. Good, let's go for 5 and 6. Brilliant. Let's go for 7. Good. And 8. Nice. Let's go for 9. Long arms. Squeeze up. 10. Good. 5 more here for 5. Lovely. 4. Good. Let's go for 3. Squeeze. Let's go for 2. Good. 1 more here. Squeeze up. Arms down. Dumbbells down to the floor. Shake it out. Grab some water. If you need some water, I need some water. And now we're coming down to the mat and we're going to do core with strength. So we're going to mix the two together and yeah, we're there. Are we all doing okay? Yes? Yes, yes, you'll feel amazing when it's done. I promise you. Sometimes during it you might not feel amazing, but at the end you're going to feel fantastic. So we're going to come down to the mat. And now again, I want you to take your lighter weights, if you've got your lighter weights. And we're going to start in a V-sit. Now in your V-sit, I'm going to give you a few options. You can either be here with the legs up and off. You can be here with your straight legs, or you can have the heels down. As long as you're feeling something going on in your core, and I don't want you to feel pressure in your lower back. So find the point that feels comfortable for you today. You know, as you get stronger, you might have your legs straight, or you might already be there. So work to your level. So we're going to start off number 1 here. We're going to bring our legs up into our V-sit, and we're just going to switch. So lifting one arm up into a front raise. So for 1 and 2. Okay, relax, relax, sorry, rest, because we're all going to do it together. You can't see, but I can see. So when we're ready, we're going to come up. Everyone grab hold of their weights. Legs come up. And we're going to go for 20. Take a breather if you need a breather. So for 1 and 2 and 3. Lovely. 4. Good. 5. And if you need to, you can shorten that lever to make it more comfortable for you on the arms. Whatever works. Good. 10 more for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6. Let's go for 5. Brilliant. 4. Let's go for 3. Let's go for 2 and 1. Dumbbells down. Relax, taking a breather. Okay, rest and relax. I'm going to show you our next one. Again, we're going to be in our V-sit. We're going to be here. We're going to have our dumbbells out to the front. We're going to take one to the side and then the other. So side to side, I'll show you from here. Side, tap, side, tap, side, tap. So working through our shoulders, our core, hitting those obliques. So when you're ready, but you can always have the feet down on the floor and work really hard on that twist. It's entirely up to you. So from here, let's take our dumbbells out in front, core locked on nice and strong, and let's twist for 1, tap, 2, good, 3, lovely, 4, amazing, 5, good, 6, great, for 7, push for 8. Push for 9. Keep going for 10. We're going to try 10 more here in 10. Good. For 9. Drive in 8. Drive in 7 and 6. Brilliant. For 5. Keep the abs tight. 4. Drive for 3. Drive for 2. Drive for 1. And relax. Dumbbells come down. Take a breather. Grab some water if you need some water. And we're moving on. We're going to come up onto our knees again to here. And we're just going to go into some front raises. So on our knees, we're just going to lift our dumbbells up out in front, keeping the core locked on nice and strong. And as much as we can, trying to avoid coming back here. So really keeping our front really nice and strong. So coming up onto our knees. If you need to double your mat, just so you know, you're almost done. 15 minutes, ladies. And we've got a stretch at the end. So you're almost there. Shoulders down, chest nice and high. Deep breath in. Bringing those dumbbells up. Exhale, lower those dumbbells down. Good. Let's go for 1. Coming up. And drive down. Drive up for 2. Lovely. And down. It looks so nice. You're all doing it totally in sync. Drive up for 3. Good. Drive up for 4. And lower them down. Brilliant. Driving up for 5. And lower them down. Good. 5 more here. Let's go for 5. And nice and steady. Driving up for 4. Good. Nice and steady. Drive up for 3. Deep breath in. These are amazing, ladies. Good. Driving up for 2. Really working on sculpting, toning, and strengthening our shoulders here. Good. Okay, let's just drop down. Let's go for 1 more here. Deep breath in. Drive up. Exhale. Lower them down. And coming straight back down onto your back. And we're going to go into a glute bridge. So from here, we're going to lie down onto our backs. Feet are nice and flat. Hands by your side to support you, pushing up through your heels, squeezing the glutes and engaging our core and roll down. So we're just going to squeeze up for 10, push up for 10. Good. Squeeze up for 9. Good. Roll down. Squeezing up for 8. Brilliant. Roll down. Squeeze up for 7. Good. Squeezing up for 6. Nice. And 5 more here. We squeeze for 5. And on 10, we're going to hold at the top. For 4, we're going to drive up for 3. We're going to squeeze up for 2. And you're going to give me 1 more here. Squeeze up at the top. Hold at the top. Grab your dumbbells. Arms come up nice and strong. Staying in your glute bridge unless you need a rest. And from here, we're going to bend down. So we're going to drive those dumbbells to our shoulders and squeeze back up, working through our triceps. So from here, we're going to drop down and squeeze back up, and we're going to go for 15 together. So we drop and we squeeze for 5. We drop and we squeeze for 4. Squeezing at the top. Good. For 3. Brilliant. Keep going. Squeeze for 2. Good. Keep going. We're going to squeeze up for 1. And now last 10. Squeezing up in 10. Nice and long. Good. For 9. Excellent. Squeeze up for 8. Brilliant. We're going to squeeze up for 7. Squeeze. Good. We're going to squeeze for 6. Good. For 5. Brilliant. Squeeze for 4. Lovely. Squeeze up for 3. Nice and strong. And give me 1 more here. Squeezing up for 1. Brilliant. Dumbbells come down by your side. Roll down out of your bridge. Extend your legs forward. And we're going to go into a reverse crunch. So keeping those abs nice and tight. Let me give you the modifications. We're either going to be here, drive up and extend, or you can bend the legs through here and just roll up. The thing that I really want to see is you rolling those hips up and off. And we're going to try 15 together. So when you're ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go, ladies. Roll up for 1. Good. And extend those legs to where you feel comfortable for 2. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. 3. And you'll see how quickly over time those muscles develop just by loading them, by making them stronger. Good. Keep going. Good. 10 more here. Let's count down in 10. Nice. Count down for 9. Good. We're going to count down for 8. Squeeze up. Count down for 7. Great. Count down for 6. Lovely. And we're going to go for 5. Good. Nice and strong. We're going to push for 4. Drive up. We're going to push in 3. Good. We're going to push 2 more here for 2. Lovely. 1 more here. In, roll up, extend, legs down and relax. Okay, we are so near the end, but there's just a few little things I just want us to finish off with. So we're going to go into a donkey kick, just so we've really targeted those glutes as well. We're going to be here, and we're going to If it feels really uncomfortable, honestly, just take the weight out. I just want to add a bit of load. We're going to be here making sure our tailbone's tucked under, and we're going to come up, working through our glutes. We're going to squeeze up through here. We're going to go for 20 on one side, 20 on the other. So when you're ready, rolling over. Hey, Maxine, some of you have already started. Doesn't matter, more reps is great. Just means you'll have a firmer bum. So locking that weight in between, and we're going to push up, squeeze for 1, and back down. Squeeze for 2. Good. Driving your hands into the mat. And if at any point it feels too much, come down here onto your elbows. Otherwise, keep going for 8. Squeeze up for 9. Good. We're going to squeeze up for 10. Nice. 10 more here for 10. Good. Lovely. And 9. Brilliant. Squeeze up for 8. Good. Squeeze up for 7. Brilliant. Squeeze up for 6. Good. Squeeze up for 5. Good. Squeeze up for 4. Lovely. And squeeze for 3. Squeeze for 2. Good. 1 more here. Squeeze up. Legs down. We're just going to go straight into the other side here. So switch into the other leg, making sure we're also working our triceps and our shoulders and our core here. So keeping that tailbone tucked under, we're going to drive up for 1. Back down for 2. Amazing, ladies. 3. Good. Just going at your own pace. 4. You're almost there. We've got literally 4 minutes. Keep going for 3. Good. Nice. Squeeze up. And really focus on that glute. Focus on squeezing that glute. Good. Give me another 8. Squeeze for 8. Squeeze for 7. Good. Squeeze for 6. Push. Brilliant. Squeeze for 5. Good. Squeeze for 4. Good. Squeeze for 3. Nice and strong. Give me 2 more here. In 1. Good. Last one here. Squeeze up. Take that dumbbell out. Pushing up here into a high plank. From here, core really nice and strong. We're just going to do slow mountain climbers. So knees come in, 30 seconds, nice and slow, no rush. Take a breather if you need a breather. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Drive those knees in, extend them out. Drive your hands into the mat. Brilliant. You're there. We're literally finished. So whatever you've got, we've got 1 more full body exercise. Then we're coming down to the mat for our last move and you're done. Good. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Almost there. Almost there for the last 10 seconds. And 9 and 8 and 7. Good. 6. Drive your hands into the mat. Keep it strong for 3, for 2, for 1, push back into child's pose. Take a breather, really quick child's pose, because then I want you to come up into 1 more full body move. And then we're coming down into our final plank and you are done. Are we all doing okay? Yes? Good. Great. Okay. So last move, ladies, I would go, if you've got heavier weights, go as heavy as you feel comfortable with. And we're going to grab our dumbbells. I'll show you our final move before we come down into your last plank and we're done. We're going to drop down and we're just going to drive straight up. We drop long arms, we drive straight up. Drop and drive. And we're going to go for 20 together. So when you're ready, we're doing all right. Last little thing. Shoulders back, chest nice and high, core locked on, legs nice and wide so we hit those inner thighs and drop and drive for 1. Drop and drive for 2. Keeping those arms nice and long for 3. Good. Drop and drive for 4. Reach up. 5, good, nice and strong. 6, beautiful. 7, good, let's go for 8. Drop for 9, drop, and 10. 10 more, ladies, and you're done. Keep going. 10 for 9, reach for 8. Drop and drive for 7, squeeze for 6, drop for 5, drop for 4, drop down in 3, drop down, drive up, last one, here, 1 extra, drop and drive, and relax. Breathe. So I'm hoping that they brought your heart rate up a little bit. We've got 1 last move, and then you're done. You can go to work, you can do your thing, but at least you've started your day working out. Okay, so we're gonna finish here, coming down to your mat, and we're gonna work on a plank without rotating. So we're going to take our legs as wide as we need to, and all I want you to do is lift your elbow up 1 at a time, and we're trying to focus on not rotating our hips. So we really work through our core muscles, but If your hips rotate, don't worry. The whole point is that we're working on getting them to not rotate, so don't stress about it. Let them rotate, but kind of fight against it. If it feels too much in a high plank, come down onto your elbows here, and you can just lift up one, then the other, or you can do it on your knees here and just lift up one elbow to the other. So final move, ladies. Get yourself in whatever position you want to be in. We're going to be here, driving your hands, elbows, whatever you're working into the mat. And let's go for 1, 2, 3, and 4, for 5, and 6, and 7. Keep going. 8, and 9, and 10. 10 more. In 10, and 9, and 8. Let's go 7, for 6. Let's go for 5, for 4, in 3, for 2, for 1. Drop down onto your knees, push back into child's pose, reach forward, stretch, and breathe. You're done. However much you dreaded it this morning, you're done, and you've done it. Well done. However much you dreaded it before you did it. Okay. When you're ready, we're just going to come up onto our knees. Start off with a little stretch here, just reaching up and over. How are we all doing? Are we all okay? Good. Up and across. It's really weird doing it online when you can't hear anyone and you're used to doing it in a class and everyone responds when they can breathe. Reach up and over, up and over, and up and over. We're going to come back down and we're going to go into our cat-cow to really stretch out through our back. So we drive up and we push. Drop down and drive up. Deep breath in, drop down and drive up. Dropping down and drive up. From there, toes tucked under, pushing back into your downward dog. So pushing back nice and strong, trying to get those heels to the floor. Staying here, breathing here. And when you're ready, hands to feet or feet to hands. Stay down nice and low, hang heavy. And rolling up, 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 up. Nice and slow, roll up. Reach up. Let's just reach, stretching over to one side. Reach and stretch over to the other. Grab your shoulder blades together. Obviously, if you feel like you need a different stretch or if you want to hold for longer in the stretch, do whatever works for you, whatever feels comfortable for you. Just squeezing our shoulder blades back. And taking one arm across your body. And if you're a yoga instructor, Dana, squeeze, take your one arm here. Taking the other arm across. Now I've got 2 yoga instructors. One arm across. We're just going to grab our heel to our bum, stretching through your quads. Try and keep those knees together. If you need to hold onto a wall, hold onto a wall, whatever you need for support. Good. And change. Over into the other one. If you need to hold for longer, hold for longer. Otherwise, we're going to change. Knees stay together. Good. And breathing. Both legs down on the mat. We're going to reach up to the ceiling, drop down, tickle the floor with your fingers, drop down, stretch, stay down here a little bit, reach up to the sky, really stretch, arms big, drop back down to the mat, reaching back up, legs come back into center. We're going to just drive our arms forward. We're going to finish how we started, big circles forward and big circles back, re-energize our bodies. And we're done. Well done, ladies. How are we feeling? We feeling good? Are we good?